Hi Scorpio, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. Welcome to your weekly general tarot scope. Let's see what we got for you. I can't stop singing Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. There's also a really good version of it done by The Feeling as well. So I don't know if that song means anything to you, but there you go. Anyway, we're on with your read. All the housekeeping stuff like decks and birth charts and house rules for the channel are all down below, along with the subscription button if you'd like to subscribe. I do weekly reads, obviously. You're here for a weekly one, but I do weekly reads and I nearly said something else then, and that's what made me laugh. Weekly reads and monthlies as well. And the odd deck unboxing video. Let's see what we've got for you this week. Well, lots jumping. That one jumped on its own. 10 of Pentacles, focusing on abundance. I really like this. With the Magician, you are manifesting right now, and you are manifesting quite successfully and quite powerfully. It's like you've unlocked the key to making stuff happen, and you've realized it's hard work and it's not just things being dropped in your plate, that there is intention and gratitude, and it really feels like an upturn, actually, like you're learning the lessons of cycles going round and around and around, and kind of focusing on abundance rather than focusing on lack has brought in all new opportunities, and recognizing that you are more than capable of bringing in the harvest, or managing everything, that money, finding money. No, there's a lot. That's a really big pentacle at the front. I know you're very money oriented, or it feels like you're money orientated, but realizing that just by knowing that it's coming in kind of attracts, and knowing and focusing on what you do have rather than focusing on lack is kind of bringing stuff in. So it's successful manifesting through gratitude and knowing that you have abundance. Hard work. You've put in a lot of hard work though. I'm not just saying the universe dropped it in your lap, because that's not how manifesting works. And I think that's kind of what you've realized, that before you were wishing, whereas now you're manifesting, which is all about sorry, have a look at your throat chakra, whatever it is you're not sharing. No one's going to think you're silly for sharing it. I don't know why I have to tell you that. But yes, it's kind of like you are working with cycles and processes, and by focusing on abundance and actually putting work into what you want to do, it's like the universe is going, oh, you're putting the work in, I'll meet you where you are. And so it's coming in. But yeah, it's coming in thick and fast. Good stuff's coming in thick and fast. I also feel like you've been clearing out some bad energy, working through some old stuff. Yeah, success for your work is being recognized, whether that is universally, spiritually, or within your workplace, or some sort of environment, maybe your home environment, because that Pentacles energy is very much the home environment. Maybe you're feeling very abundant at home, in the sense that family life and home life is really good, because you're kind of focusing on what is working and looking at fixing the issues that required some maintenance in order to have an abundant home. And if that's the case, that kind of feels like a turnaround for some of the Scorpio reads I've had over the last few months, where it's a lack of effort being put in, and it's almost like you've put the effort in and now you're seeing the rewards of just like, oh wow, if I just put a bit of effort in sooner, look how amazing it could have been the whole time. Rather than focusing on what wasn't working all the time, finding solutions and putting the effort in and working, and it's starting to pay off, and I really, really like it. You're not going to go backwards. You're not going to go backwards if that's what you're really worried about. All the old negative energy, as long as you keep maintaining the work, maintaining the relationship, maintaining whatever it is you're working on, you shouldn't, you know what it's like to be back in, you know what it's like to be in rock bottom, basically. And now it's about abundance and happiness and joy, and not going back to that. But I think that's the fear that kind of sits on your shoulder, that it could go back to being painful and almost over, and there's kind of a fear that they're going to leave, like you worry that they're going to leave, like you've reached the edge of it was teetering for a bit, but don't focus on what it was, because the more you focus on that scenario of being back where you were, the more it will slide back there. But keep focusing on abundance and focusing on happiness and joy and plenty and incoming wealth, health, wealth and happiness. Because it's not just money. People think they are manifesting a big house. It's not. It's about manifesting the life that you want. Yeah, as people, your people around you. It's good times with family and friends, and communication feels easier because everything's lighter, and it kind of feels like things are moving forward because you've raised your vibration, because you're in this place of gratitude and happiness and abundance, and you're quite happy to ask for help and give help to others. And it's about balance of energies, balance of effort. Good communication and balance of effort is kind of what's there. I really feel like there's an element of grief. I mean, we're always doing inner work. So it's about being aware that there may be things that you still need to work on, but keeping the positive mindset of abundance and happiness and joy and light. And we're so much easier. It's so much easier to fall into the negative patterns, thought patterns, rather than the positive. But you're in a really good place right now. And the more positive and upbeat, the higher the vibration, the higher the resonance, the higher vibes, the less blockage there is. So the more good communication, positive affirmations and reaffirmations with other people, just keeps things moving. It's about balance and harmony and movement forward, coming together and moving things forward. So yeah, I really like that energy. But yeah, be aware that there may still be some grief and some trauma to work through. But you are more than capable of investing the time. It is worth investing the time and the energy in those healing healing requirements. There's past trauma and grief to work through, because I mean, I'm not saying you're completely healed. I mean, there's still triggers that are going to come up. It's really good right now. And absolutely, I'm not in any way suggesting that it's going to go downhill. It's just, it doesn't hurt to do shadow work when we're in a good place, in order to, it makes it a bit easier to deal with when you're in a higher vibe. It's easier to heal, easier to process and work through when you're in a higher res place. So yeah, be mindful of triggers and be aware that, you know, if triggers come up, then they may be highlighting an area that needs work. But yeah, other than that, it looks like a really good week for you. A really high resin, make hay while the sun shines kind of week. I really like it. But it's only like this because you've done the work, Scorpio. So well done for doing that work. I hope that is of some use to you. Hopefully I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.